Hi, have you ever had an assignment due in the next couple of minutes for work, for school, for whatever, and you're nowhere near done? So you rush and rush and rush and you manage to complete it? Cool. I'm sure most of us have had that experience. Have you ever thought the fact that I can do this causes me more problems than it solves? If you haven't, I have good news for you. You probably don't have ADHD because one of ADHD's signature symptoms is what's called hyperfocuses. And they're sometimes great. Sometimes they let me complete the work of six people in half the time it would take them to complete it. The problem is, most of the time, they're not. See, hyperfocus is exactly what it sounds like, an extreme, over the top, damn near magical level of focus. The problem is 99% of the time it's focused on scrolling YouTube shorts or social media or watching movies or just not doing anything I want to be doing. When it's focused on stuff I want to be doing, it's great. But when it isn't, all it's doing is wasting my time. And to make it even worse, ADHD has another symptom called time blindness, which is exactly what it sounds like. We literally cannot sense the passage of time. And most of us generally learn to check the clock pretty frequently. Problem is, when you're hyper focused, you forget to do that. So, hyperfocus is when you sit down to do something, you take a 5 minute break, whatever, you snap your fingers and it's been 3 hours, which, again, most of the time is a problem. Of course, it's not all doom and gloom. Like any neurodivergence, ADHD has its ups and downs. Again, when hyperfocus works, it works wonders. It is amazing. It is useful. It has saved my bum on more than one occasion. But the problem is figuring out how to make it work. But I would be a dick if I just complained about my condition and didn't tell you how I had figured out how to work with it. If you want to hyperfocus, what I would recommend is music. Specifically, either music you have listened to so much that you can completely ignore the lyrics and it can fade into background noise, or instrumental music because that will also cause background noise. The goal is to get your brain to focus the parts that would normally distract you onto the music while the parts of you that actually focus work and can get stuff done. Doing this, I've completed assignments for my linear algebra class in like 20 minutes and long assignments, not short ones. Like it, when it works, it's magical. The problem is it just doesn't usually work.